I'm creating a safe space for women to be who they are. Do you understand?
Giving all the Sheen IDs. Like, shout out that, yeah.
Trust if the drummer's there, I'm ready to pull up. You know?
We about to
Very
square up.
demure though. Very.
Mind you, Kyla at the time was not a thing just yet.
I'm loyal to my bitches.
But I want to know, how did you meet Blackie? How did you meet him?
Such a head up by this shit that I did. She ain't even tripping cause you know what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is.
Ayo, what's good, she gang? What's good, Space Academy? Welcome back to Type Shit. Y'all already know we in the cut like a band-aid. Phoebe always here. Y'all already know I got a special guest for you guys today. Please help me welcome renowned makeup artist, digital creator, model, Shakirah. Sithole, how are you?
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you, my love?
Thank you for pulling up to the stool, man.
thank you
Gracing
for
us with your
having me.
presence. I can feel angel energy up in here right now.
Stop. You're getting me up.
For real. How are you?
I'm okay.
You good?
I'm good, yeah. I'm good.
How was your day?
The day was interesting,
Yeah.
but we're here now.
Yeah, we made it.
We made it.
Live drive.
In one piece,
Ish.
and that's all that matters.
I want to actually do an outfit check. You're looking clean, my girl. Damn, standard procedure.
I don't know what to do, like...
Shana. Nah, you
know, like,
look fly. I want to
Thank you.
I want to start off light. I want to ask you, like, do you have a routine? What's your days looking like, day to day?
Yeah.
What you be doing on a daily?
One thing about me, I do not have a routine for, like, anything.
Yeah.
Only makeup.
I feel you.
Only makeup, but everything else I like to be unpredictable. Like I like to shock myself sometimes. Just wake up and be like, yeah, you know what?
Spontaneous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, it just keeps me alive. Like I feel like having a routine gets so boring sometimes. So there's a lot of excitement in just waking up and doing whatever. I don't know.
No, I
That's
feel
just
that.
me.
I feel that. Does it help with your creativity?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does because I mean, a routine doesn't really make space for any creativity. It's just like
Very rigid.
you know, it's very
Yeah.
rigid. So with me, I need to be flexible, like, you know, be able to move and
Yeah.
everything. So yeah.
You've been doing makeup for a really long time. Yeah. When did that start? Like, did you used to draw? Where did it stem from?
I started doing makeup back when I was around, I think 12
Damn, that's
or
young.
11.
Yo,
Yeah, I was in grade. What
4.
grade was it?
that's grade 4.
Grade 5.
Mm.
Yeah, wait, I was in grade 5. Yeah, I used to play around with a lot of lipstick. Yeah, my mom had so many of them, so I would just use them as eyeshadow and
Oh my
blush
word.
and lipstick.
I love it.
It was a multi-purpose thing. And then like as the years went, I was like, discovering new makeup items, and I moved to eyeliner. And like by the time I got to grade 8, I think that's when I started doing my eyebrows, because I got bullied for those. I didn't have
What?
any. I barely had any eyebrows.
Fuck them bros.
Yeah.
No, honestly.
Yeah, I barely had any. So I was like, you know what, let me just fill them in. And then, yeah, that's where things started. And by, I think, grade 9, that's when like I fully tapped in with like using concealers and everything as foundation. And then I think I got my first foundation in like grade 10. But like in grade 7 and 8, I used to paint my face using actual paint.
Oh no. Oh my word.
Yeah, my dad used to warn me a lot about this. Like, yeah, your face is gonna bend. Yeah.
But you have
like,
beautiful skin.
You know, thanks.
So
Thanks.
it
You know, I
was a
like-
rite of passage.
I was like, we don't have bad skin in the family, so why not? Like,
No.
you know,
You took a chance.
Let me just take that risk. So that's what I used to do. Like, I wasn't really that much into the beauty side of makeup. I was more into like the artsy side of it.
Nah, and it shows.
Yeah, thanks.
It shows.
So that's what I used to do. I didn't have any access to face paint and anything like that. I didn't even know there was like actual
Mediums,
makeup
yeah.
face paint products,
Yeah.
brands, whatnot. So I was just using whatever. I was using my sister's paints. Yo, if she sees this.
Nah, secrets out.
When she was still in creche, yo.
Ish.
I used
No
to tap.
shame.
I used to tap in those. I was like, yeah, I'll
That's
paint my
insane.
face. And yeah, I think I only started like doing like pretty makeup in like grade 11 or so, and focusing on the beauty side of it and not the arty side of it. But then that was just me trying to fix up my skill
Yeah.
with regards to this
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, because that's how I already got it done. I was fine with it. I used to do it here and there, you know.
Yeah.
It was fun, but I got into that and then immediately went back to doing the avant-garde artsy makeup looks from 2019. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Thanks.
That's insane. I want to know when it came to like makeup and stuff, when you started like exploring like what you actually like and what you don't like about everything. Is it more like a daily look you would try to do? Like, is that more easier for you? Do you prefer that, or do you prefer the whole artistic side of just exploring what you want to do?
Listen, sometimes I used to just wake up and it would depend on how I felt that day, if whether I wanted to do a daily makeup look or something artistic. But obviously it wasn't something that I would leave my house with.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like people have a different idea of beauty as a whole and makeup in general. This is makeup.
Yeah.
But like,
it's for the society standards.
You know,
it meets society standards. Yeah.
At that time I was still young and it felt really weird to have all the eyes on me. So I was like, yeah, no, this is just gonna stay in here. I'll just like show it to everybody around the house, my siblings, my parents and everything. But then I think it got to a point where I started going to Comic-Con.
Yes, I saw you at Comic-Con. It was crazy. Now you look fly. So what was like that whole experience like?
Amazing. I'm always there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like my first Comic-Con, that's the my first time actually leaving the house with like
crazy makeup.
And it felt so good because
liberating.
Because everybody appreciated it. Nobody looked, and I had 6 eyes.
Oh my gosh!
So imagine like I'm from Deep Kloof. I'm from Soweto, bruh. So imagine you're leaving the house with 6 eyes. I'm like, you know. But I got to Nasrec and like I felt appreciated. I was like, wait. What is happening right now? People loved it. And I think from that onwards, the validation and the appreciation mostly of the makeup, it made me want to do more. And therefore, like, for all my Comic-Cons, I was just like...
Crazier.
But then it wasn't just for Comic-Con as well. I started like dibbling and dabbling and like going outside, especially for events. Like I would do it for events and everything and just like test the waters. Depending on the space I'm going to, obviously, like if it's a space with creatives, I would go there blue or green or something. I don't know.
No, I love it. I love the confidence.
Yeah, that's basically the whole journey.
I feel you. And like, wait, I want to start talking about more of like your creative direction, because you be doing, you know, artist makeup. And how did you get into doing other people's makeup, since you do your own makeup so well? Like, what gave you the confidence to do someone else's face?
Yeah, you know, when I started like posting, that was around 2020, like when I started posting and
COVID times.
Yeah, I started using my Instagram because my Instagram was really just for my work and whatnot. But like 2020 was my first year of uni and I met Nanette.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
You actually did Bad Weather for her.
Yeah.
I saw your work. Brilliant work.
Thanks.
By the way. No, for real.
I was still a baby back then.
Imagine. Guys, go check out that cover art. Like, for real.
I was still a baby artist and she saw my work. Like, we were friends, obviously, before she like became an art, like a proper
recording
artist. We used to do politics together, blah blah blah, and she used to see my makeup and be like, Shak, you know what, you're gonna be big one day. Like you have to do my makeup one day, blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, you know what, hell yeah,
play with my face,
sign me up. And then it got to a point where she was releasing an album, Bad Weather, and yeah,
now it came out beautiful. Where do you come up with these concepts? Like,
it was, I usually work with the artists concept as well. We just like put ideas together and make a baby out of it. And I feel like with Nanette, she was my first ever
Project,
artist.
yeah.
She's my first project. She's like my first big client.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
And from then onwards, it was just like up from there. And like she believed in me like more than anybody else did.
Yeah.
Like every time I'd be like, yeah, I'm actually not trying to do this anymore. She'd be like, are you crazy?
Yeah. Thank you, Nanette.
Thank you, Nanette.
No,
Thank
for
you.
real.
Shout out to Nanette for real.
That's
But
crazy.
yeah, we just created such a great relationship and friendship, and she's just been like a great part of my life. Yeah.
Aw. No, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I would appreciate that, especially because when you are trying something new, you wanna do it well.
Yeah.
So for someone to also understand that this is my first time, and to do it so well, like you should be
I was
proud.
scared.
No,
I think that was my first shoot. That was my first everything. Like,
Yeah.
that was my first everything. So I was super nervous and I didn't believe in myself as much. But like she did. And that's all that matters.
no, for real, for real.
You know, so that
And as
pushed
long as your
me-
client's happy,
You know, as long as the client's happy. And
For real.
we aim to please. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, for real,
Yeah.
real shit, for real.
So,
for real. I want
yeah.
to talk more about your video you did, not your video, but Blackie's video. Babe,
Which
put your
one?
back into it.
Oh yeah,
Babe,
she
put
say,
your back
she say.
into it.
It was hard. It was
Yo,
hard.
that was
day.
crazy. So you did Blackie's makeup, or you did everyone's makeup?
I did everyone's makeup, but I had my sister. She's my assistant.
Okay.
She's my assistant.
Shout out, Sister Bear.
Yeah, she's tapping into the makeup. I'm trying to expand from within.
Oh, you have a team now.
Yeah, I'm trying to expand.
Sing
you know?
these moves.
So I've been teaching her, and so that like if I'm needed and I'm not around, she can go there because she's learning from me and she knows what I
Yeah.
do. So yeah, I had her there as well, and it was hot. It was hot. The temperature was it was hot that day.
Was it in
but
the summer?
yeah,
Oh,
it was
I feel-
around like November or something like that. It was October. I don't remember, but we were in Harties.
Oh no, and it's already hot in Artis.
So yeah, we were just trying to figure things out, and I think that was our first production together, me and her, because like first huge production. Usually
Yeah.
we just do like smaller shoots and whatnot, but that one we had to be separated because they had 2 locations. So she had to be at the other location, and she didn't even have a phone or anything at that time, so we couldn't communicate or anything. So I didn't even know if she was doing
She's
okay. You know,
Yo.
if the pressure is okay,
Yeah.
like, you know. So I was stressed out by that, but we made it.
Yeah.
we
Yo,
did that.
How do you like calm yourself down when there's a time pressure? Like, what helps you like keep your hands steady? Because I'm sure you'd be shaking like when you have to do like this person's makeup and there's still like 6 people and these people need to get on set. Like, how do you zen?
I don't stress.
Good.
I don't.
Nah.
I do not stress. Sometimes like I can use it as an expression, like, yo, gosh, I'm so stressed, but like at the same time I'm literally so calm. I'm very calm. Like most of the time I'm chilled. I don't know. I don't know where it comes from or anything like that. Even
Comes from within.
It comes.
It comes from within, because that's a good trait to have.
Yeah, like even with academics, I think that's the other thing that like made me.
More calmer.
I don't know. It made me
Yeah.
shoot myself in
So
the
you
foot.
studied politics.
Yo, girl, the studying journey is a lot.
Ish.
I
You
was
need to
in-
sit down somewhere else for that
Yo,
chat.
girl, it's a lot.
Ish.
But I didn't know how to stress for academics, and yeah, it was just another thing. Like I enjoyed studying a lot, but like I wasn't like
Yeah.
hero.
Like, I'm gonna.
Yeah, and
I'm
I
gonna
feel
stress.
like me not being able to stress about it just like made me sad and depressed and whatnot. I was like,
Yeah,
I should
school
be-
does that.
I should, because you know there's positive stress and there's negative stress and whatnot, and I wanted to feel that positive stress. Like that's the type of stress that makes you want to do
Thrive.
You know, that once it
Yeah.
you just want to achieve more, and I was like, yo, I need that in my life right now. And I feel like maybe I do have a bit of positive stress, but like I'm usually calm. Like even with a lot of people on set, I've done like 15 people in one day, in a space of like I don't even know how many hours. It was insane. It was
Yeah.
one of my first few projects. I think it was the Never Ride music video.
Oh.
The remix.
That's too crazy. And
The
there's a lot of
remix.
people on that remix.
Oh, there were so many people.
How did that come about? The Never Ride remix collab.
Yo, the Never Ride. Let me see. Never Ride, Mash Beats.
Yeah. That's
Yo.
the one with Boozy Lee,
Yeah,
Lucas
yeah.
Raps, everyone.
Mash Beats, we've worked on a lot of projects. I think Never Ride was our first one together. I'm not sure.
Can't remember.
I don't remember because
No,
we've
it's
done
okay.
so many of them. So I can't even tell you how it came about because I'm not even sure if it's the first one or the second one or the
No, I
third
feel
one.
you.
But it's somewhere there. and
You're homies.
we're cool.
Type.
Yeah, we aight.
Yeah. I feel you. No, I feel you for sure. I want to
Yeah.
talk about the Kishai music video.
Which one?
The Kishai music video.
Oh, yeah,
For
yeah.
Tyler and
Yeah,
DJ
yeah.
Maphorisa, guys.
Yeah.
Please go look at that stuff. Like, yo. And I looked at her makeup and in the video and I was just like, yo, she looks so gorgeous. And then I saw Shakirah is the fucking reason, guys. That's insane.
Yeah, that one, it was pressure.
Yeah.
It was a lot of pressure, but there were other makeup artists there. I was doing the artists mostly, so yeah, that was my main focus. So as much as it was a lot of pressure, it wasn't that bad. Like, it was cool.
Okay.
Tyler was cool.
Yeah.
We were chilling. Like,
Oh, yes.
yeah.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, but it was also great. Like, I enjoyed that shoot
Yeah.
a lot.
I feel.
Yeah.
Were you doing it alone or? Not that they were. I know there was other makeup artists,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you yourself is your
Yeah,
assistant
yeah.
with you.
No. Most of the shoots I do them alone.
Yo,
I
you
like
have some other confidence.
Sometimes it depends. Like, it depends. If it's like multiple locations, I'm gonna have to like have my sister there or an assistant there. But like, if we're in one location,
Yeah,
it's fine.
can handle it.
I can handle it. Like, the workload. Come on.
And for that specific music video, for Tyler's music video, did you have to come up with the concept yourself, or did they give you like a?
The concept, it was basically 80s or 90s inspired. I don't remember which year it was. One of those years, like sometime back there.
Yeah.
So we just had to, like, again, make a baby out of the concept.
Yeah.
And mix, because there was a lot of makeup inspo and whatnot. It was just on us to decide
To execute it.
Yeah, how we execute it and bring it to life. And yeah.
That's amazing. So, do you find it harder to do the editorial makeup where it's like just artistic, and do you find it harder to do that than compared to like timing makeup, like 90s, 80s? Like, which one's more difficult
Ooh.
to channel? Like,
with avant-garde and like timeline.
yeah, makeup.
Oh, okay.
Which
Let me
one's more
think.
difficult?
The thing there, I think timeline, because sometimes it's literally the little details that matter. It's like when you think back to the 60s or something, it's like thin eyebrows and like super bright eyeshadow, and you know, you don't want to mess it up by adding a 20
Like blush or
you know,
highlights or something.
a 2010 brow to
Yeah.
that look. So you have to be very specific when it comes to that. Even with the amount of foundation that you apply on the skin, it's very important to not make it look like actual glam, but then it should be like, you know, it should feel very real and authentic. Because you saw the Kishai music video.
Yeah.
I think I used like the least amount of foundation there.
Yeah, it looked like skin. It looked very light. No, it looked beautiful.
I pride myself in some skin work. You know,
Nah,
I love me some skin work.
Crazy. I'm sure your prep is so crazy, like before you actually apply the makeup.
Yeah, no, the prep, prep application. A lot of this, a lot of it is just a lot goes into it. You know, so
Yeah.
I think timeline. You just have to be very meticulous with everything that you do. But then with avant-garde makeup, I'll just be doing whatever. Like, I let my hands guide me.
Yeah. I like that. I like that.
I let them guide me and just figure things out as we go.
Is there a favorite look that you did
For someone or for myself?
for yourself that you can name?
Yo. Damn.
You have a lot of favorites now.
Yo, I have a lot.
I would too if I had a
lot of them
catalog
are
like
on
that.
Vogue, bro. You know, they're on Vogue.
No,
So.
You have some coming. You have some coming.
So I think my favorite look is from 2021.
Okay. Long ago.
A long time ago. Yo, you're gonna have to scroll.
I'm
honey,
scrolling.
if
I'm
you're
scrolling.
looking
I'm
for it.
scrolling. I'm scrolling.
Yeah, it was a black and it was actually my first attempt at a white look, and I nailed it immediately. And I was like, wow, this looks amazing. I should do more of this.
Yeah.
Because I had just gotten the paints from this one brand, and I was like, okay, let's experiment and let's see how it goes. And then I tried it out. I was like, wow, I didn't think it was going to be so
Marvelous.
ezy.
So
It's
crazy.
my favorite look, and it's like my first look. So yeah,
That's insane. How do you like plaster your brows when you're doing a white canvas on your face? What's like a tip? Because when I do it,
Yeah.
like my brows will show through.
So with the brows, because
you must glue them down.
Yeah, it depends. It depends on your eyebrows as well, because hey man, eyebrows get so mischievous. I barely
They got a mind
have
of its own.
Yeah, I barely have eyebrows. They're super thin, so like
Gorgeous,
it's easy to. I don't even need to cover them or anything. Sometimes I just apply the paint on there, call it a day, and they're just hidden. But then the best thing you can do is use some glue. I used to use Prit.
No, really. I do the same thing.
Prit, powder, concealer, and you're good to go. Or you can use, what do they call them? There's a new product now for these things.
Oh, easy. Yo, we're getting advanced.
There's an actual, what's it? Gel, brow something.
Eyebrow gel.
Eyebrow gel.
Yeah. I think it's that.
I think it's eyebrow gel. Yeah.
Where
I
you
think-
stick them.
Yeah. I think it's eyebrow gel, but like I feel like sometimes eyebrow gel doesn't really. It depends on which one you use. A lot of girls suggest is it glow? The you know that yellow for the wigs. What's it? I think it's glow, or is it
Okay.
glory? I'm not sure.
I'm also not sure.
I don't know much about hair, but it's that brand, the yellow one. People use that.
For their brows.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, they recommend it a lot, but sometimes you can use sunlight if your brows can behave. I use
Crazy.
sunlight sometimes.
I'm gonna try that
Yes.
as soon as I get home.
Sunlight also works. You just put them down there.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I wanna ask you about the work you did with the Ratty Supremacy.
Yeah.
It was crazy, girl. What? She was purple.
Yeah.
That was insane. That was for Sharks, right?
It was pardon?
That was for song Sharks.
It was for Sharks. Yes. Wait, it's Shark.
Shark, yes.
Shark.
Sorry.
Girl.
Sorry.
It
With
was
Slick.
Yeah, with Slick. It was. I think it was visuals. I don't remember.
It's just for promo.
I think so. I don't remember. But yo, that
you
one
ate.
it took long. Eh?
You ate left no crumbs.
We were struggling, guys.
It was worth it. Let
we
me tell
struggled.
you. Like,
the struggle that we went through, but we made it.
why was it
eventually.
such a struggle?
We had a problem with the paint that I had initially gotten.
Okay.
It wasn't looking the way I wanted it to look, so we had to go back to Crayolan and get some paint
On the same day.
same day, and I had to mix that paint up to get to the right kind of purple that we're looking for, because it's not really easy finding
That vibrant.
lilac
Yeah.
for your full body. It's either you get a dark purple or just white. So I had to mix those up with some pink, and girl.
Damn.
Girl, yeah. And then we fought for our lives. I was like, I started off with an airbrush,
Yeah.
and then I ended up using an actual makeup brush. I was like, nah, this is taking too long. Let me just.
That's insane.
But yeah, we made it.
Her whole body. It was crazy.
I thoroughly enjoyed that. That was like one of my favorite makeup looks ever.
Interdimensional swag.
You know, when she messaged me, I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for something like this. Like, it's not every day somebody asks me for like a full body paint kind of look. It's just like, you know,
That must have been so exciting.
You know, dude, I was so excited, and it didn't even feel like I was working or anything. That's the other thing I enjoy about makeup, is that I don't feel like I'm working. It's just me doing my hobby.
Nah, enjoyment.
Enjoyment.
Nah, for real.
You know?
That's how it's supposed to feel when you're doing the right thing. It's not
Yeah.
supposed to feel like work.
Yeah, of course.
I love that.
I also love it.
I love that for you.
Makes me happy.
No, it's supposed to. I want to talk about your collab with Revlon. Girl, you be doing the things. Like, how did that come about?
So my collab with Revlon was born from my collab with Elizabeth Arden.
Oof. And even that one was beautiful.
Thank you very much. That was, it came from, because it's the same people, if I'm not mistaken.
Like same management.
Yeah, something like that. I hope I'm not wrong.
Ish.
But yeah, it came from that, and it was a shoot for holidays. I think it was for Christmas.
Yeah.
New Year's. I think Valentine's was also in it there as well, because they were festive season. I think it was around those times.
Was it just for the lipstick?
No, it was for the lipstick. It was for the eyeshadow palette. What else? I don't remember what else we shot for.
Was the eyebrow eyeshadow palettes?
Yeah, the eyeshadow palette.
Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And then you've also worked with Benefit.
Yes, it wasn't like proper work. It was just an event that I went to for Ramadan.
Okay.
For Ramadan, yeah, it was like the last 10 days of Ramadan, and they had a nice little iftar, which was really good.
I love
They
that.
ate, and so did I.
Nah, you did. Period.
So yeah, that was great. That was great.
I want to talk about your work with Swarovski.
Swarovski, babe.
Swarovski.
Yeah.
The diamond one, guys. The diamond one.
She was covered in Swarovski crystals.
That's my dream. You are living my dream.
Listen, you ain't seen nothing yet. I'm just gonna say that. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But that was one of my favorite collaborations. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed shooting that. It was very stressful because I had to go do my henna in the morning, and then I had a client for makeup. Well, not really client, but my friend was graduating, so I was doing her makeup.
You're a good friend.
I love her.
I would have been like, hey, my boy is looking shy.
Hey, listen, the pressure. I think the pressure keeps me going. I can't lie. So yeah, I did.
Pressure
that.
makes diamonds.
You know what I'm saying?
Pun intended.
Yeah,
for real.
So it was that, and then from her, I went there. I was changing in the parking lot, the car.
Yo, that's when you know it's
But
real.
listen, we made it work. And it's like one of my favorite things ever.
Nah, it came out beautiful. The blue, like
Everybody loves the blue, and
gems.
so do I.
Nah, it complimented
The
you.
blue ate. The blue devoured.
Nah, for real.
No
crumbs.
I still think about it today. I'm like, yeah.
So they didn't give it to you? I'm gonna call them right now. After this ad break, we won't take too long now. Shit.
Seriously, guys, give me some of that. Give me that. You know? But yeah.
And we're back just like that. I hope y'all didn't miss us too much. So I want to get into the work you did with DB and Gogo for Nike, that whole collab.
Oh, wait. That one wasn't me.
That one wasn't you.
No. Devin, she came with her makeup done already.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What a depressing story.
No. She has her own glam squad,
Okay.
which I love.
Okay.
Because like you can't really rely on people sometimes. You need to find someone who knows your face and whatnot. So I get it.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. So you didn't actually get to play with the face all that much.
Mm-mm.
Okay. No, that's all right.
Yeah.
We can skip over Nike. I'm talking about Adidas now. Girl! I'm talking about Adidas now. Let's talk about that collab.
The Adidas, the originals.
Yeah. Crazy.
I think that's one of my most stressful shoots ever. When I said the Blackie one was stressful,
I don't believe you.
I lied.
I don't believe you. It's like it comes to you easily, like second nature.
It does, but like a lot of things were happening, and plus I was fasting. I think that's another reason why I was just like so down bad.
Yeah.
So it was 2 days, and
A 2 days on set.
yeah, a 2-day shoot. It was a 2-day shoot, and we multiple locations, and they were changing locations, I think, at some point. So you just had to like
Roll with it.
yeah
Yeah, I
you
feel
know,
that.
make it work. But
So when people call you up for makeup, they solely trust you to do what you envisioned for this. For
Yeah.
this.
yeah, sometimes like, what's your vision? I'm like, well,
This is a sporty look. It's something different.
yeah.
So you try to go lighter
Yeah.
on the makeup.
Yeah, you just have to like look at the vibe, the treatment, the intention behind the shoot, everything, I guess, you know. And I think makeup affects everything. Like how you look is going to,
Depend on your face.
you know, everything is just dependent on your face. Because like if you don't look good, you don't feel good,
Real.
you know. So you have to look good, and everything has to be interpreted correctly by me as well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No, props to you, girl, for
Thanks.
real. I want to talk about the Squid Game that you were presenting for Netflix.
You know, she's a presenter sometimes.
Hey, girl of many
Sometimes
talents.
she be everywhere. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like she Dora
No,
the
it's impressive.
Explorer.
It's impressive.
Thank you. That
So you were a
one-
nun.
No, it was just my hijab. I had a white underscarf on.
I feel you. No,
I
no.
was the recruiter from Squid Games, and I had to recruit people to come to the Squid Games experience and interview them, just vibe
Yeah.
at Comic-Con with them. And yeah, that was fun. It's
You really
like-
enjoy Comic-Con.
Dude, Comic-Con's my life. I can't lie to you.
I feel you.
Like, there's...
I feel like it's a hub for creatives, so like artistic creatives.
Well...
Also weirdos.
it's... Yeah. It's a hub for a different type of creative.
I feel.
You know, I feel like some people would not really get it, and some people would. I am like in between, like all worlds when it comes to creativity.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's like you go to Comic-Con and some people don't really vibe with it, but they are creatives as well.
Yeah.
But it's not their scene. But then you can find them at like an art gallery that's more their scene. So it's just like a different type, you know?
Yeah.
But it's like my favorite thing ever.
Yeah. Your favorite event to attend.
Yeah, and it happens like twice a year, so I have to go big or go home.
I feel
You
you.
know?
No, I feel that.
So yeah,
I feel that.
it's amazing.
What do you do for fun when you're not busy working?
Yo, ice skating.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Not a lot of people do that.
Yeah, not a lot, but it's like one of my favorite hobbies to do: ice skating, cooking, watching anime.
Oh, you're an anime girly.
Yep. What else? Yo, I do so many things, babes.
No, you do. You
Yo.
really do.
Roller skating.
That's cool.
What else do? I shop.
Buy new makeup.
Makeup, clothes. Like I like to shop.
Can you tell me your
I'm just a
like?
girl.
Can you tell me your like top 3 makeup brands?
My top 3 makeup brands. Okay, let's see. Drugstore brands.
Any. We can do drugstore and then.
Yeah. Drugstore brands. It's Maybelline.
Okay.
I love that girly. Like, I'm here because of Maybelline. You know.
No, real.
Shout out
Real.
to Maybelline. Like, honestly, I started off with Maybelline, and you know, so it's Maybelline. It's
Do you like LA Girl?
LA Girl. I use the LA Girl concealer
Oh, okay.
to this day.
Till this day. Till this day.
I use the LA Girl concealer, and I use the primer spray.
Yes.
The blue one.
I use the primer tube, the green one.
Yeah. The primer spray is like the best thing ever. Like I use it as a
gonna
setting
try
spray
it.
when I want a glowy finish. Literally.
More dewy.
Yeah.
So do you prefer dewy or matte?
Both. Depending on the day and
I feel.
the outfit and the look and the weather.
Yeah.
Because I'm not trying to be dewy in some heat, girl.
Yeah, for real.
Because next thing I'm sweating but I don't sweat.
Oof. She don't sweat. She don't sweat it. Ish.
You know, like my face stay dry.
Ooh, snatched.
That is
I
so
love it.
random.
No, period.
But the reason why my makeup does not sweat is because of that Crayolan setting spray.
Crayolan.
It's a fixing spray.
Okay.
The makeup does not move.
I need that in my life.
You girl, get it. It lasts long and it's expensive,
Because
but it
I
lasts
don't
long.
sweat, but my problem is my mascara will fall. How do I stop that?
Do you use waterproof or normal?
Just lengthening mascara. I don't know if it's waterproof or not.
I think you should get waterproof mascara.
Okay.
I think that might work for you.
I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh wait, I was still talking about
Yeah.
brands.
LA Girl.
LA Girl, Maybelline.
Yeah. Last one.
The last one. Last of last.
You don't like Essence?
I like Essence. I use the mascara,
Okay.
the black and blue and the black and green.
Yes.
I've used that mascara for my
Day
entire
one.
life. Like
Since
it's,
day
it's
one.
my day one.
Yeah.
And then I also use the lip gloss from there. And I see they
They have
dropped
nice
new-
juicy bombs.
Yeah, you know the lip plumping.
Yeah.
I used to love that.
That's something.
That was my first lip gloss. Actually, like shout out to Essence, man.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Y'all, you're
those
in
are
this. Not sponsored.
No, not sponsored.
Not
Anything like that.
sponsored.
You know what I'm saying? Well, shout out to you guys. And then that's drugstore.
Yeah.
High end Huda Beauty, babes.
Oof, their powder. Let's start there.
I'm wearing Huda right now.
Yeah.
You know, everything
The brows, everything.
is Huda right now. So I stand
And
by
it's
it.
perfect.
10 toes
Snatched.
down. You know what I'm saying?
So where do you buy
Fenty,
Huda from?
Oxstore.
Oxo, okay.
Yeah, Oxstore.
Not online.
Nah, you can buy from Oxstore online.
Oh, okay.
Or just go to the mall. I think they have, it's in Manlin,
Okay.
Stanton, Mall of Africa. They have all the brands there. Well, not all. They have most of them. But yeah, that's
So-
where I get the Huda.
Yeah. Huda, Fenty,
Fenty.
Riri.
We love Rihanna.
Hands down.
You know, we love Rihanna.
Yeah, for sure.
The third one, oh gosh, the third one is, I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's cool. Do you like MAC? Or do you prefer something else? Estee Lauder?
Ish with MAC, I haven't tried Estee Lauder yet, but with MAC, I like the paints that they don't have anywhere
Ish.
else. MAC, if you're watching this, please bring back that
Restock!
paint palette.
Restock! For
Listen,
real.
that paint palette is the best thing ever. It's like wearing foundation. Like a really light foundation.
Like a skin tint.
It feels like skin. It's not really a skin tint, but it feels like you don't have anything on. Like it's not heavy. Like
Weightless.
usual face paint tends to feel odd, but then you get used to it. But like with this one, you don't really need to get used to it because it just sits on you. And I had to find it all the way in Cape Town
Oh, wow.
at Comic-Con. Not even at the mall, at Comic-Con. I was like, but guys, I've been searching for this thing. They're like, yeah, no, you must go to V&A. I went to V&A. There's nothing there. I searched. Sandton City Mall has 2 MAC stores, I think. The one is downstairs, the other one is upstairs. Both of them, they don't have that paint. I'm like, oh, guys, Mara,
Yeah, and you send me a...
what's happening with this thing? Like, we need it. But I like MAC. I've used the foundation before, and I enjoyed it. And the setting spray, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the MAC setting spray works.
Yeah. That one, yeah, I enjoyed it. But, like, I didn't stick to it as much. So, shout out to MAC, though. They're also
Are
cool.
Can you name me 3 makeup like mediums, if I can call it that you cannot live without, like essentials?
Essentials. Yo, I have my own. I have a whole makeup kit in my bag, babes.
Your whole life story.
I have a whole thing, but something I can't live without.
Like if you were on an
currently.
island, like something
now.
you cannot live without.
For makeup,
Yes.
not skin.
No.
Okay. The Switch Beauty.
Oh, you like Switch Beauty?
Girl, this is
you
Switch
a Switch
Beauty.
girly? I found my people.
Yeah, the blush is Switch Beauty, girl.
Ooh.
The lips are Switch Beauty.
I even love their skincare range.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. So the lip liner, it's what's the name? I forgot the name, but it's the darkest one there, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
okay.
Best thing ever. I can't leave my house without it.
I
think
like that they cater to everyone. Switch Beauty is
Right?
really, it's goated. Like,
Shout out to Switch
and
Beauty.
it's only online and in Rosebank, guys. Like, go clock
We
it.
are egg. Oh, you can also find it at what's this, Midrand.
Oh, is it?
Mall of Africa, Beauty on Tap.
They have a store there.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy. I'm gonna run to
Yeah.
Midrand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run there.
They have the Switch Beauty there. Amazing. Love it. The blush, the new bubble blush, I think. That's what it's called. Amazing. I also use that. That's the other second thing I can't live without, the bubble blush.
The bubble blush
The
from
third
Switch
thing-
Beauty.
Yep. The third thing is your why did you give me
3.
Why did you give me 3, girl?
I have to make it difficult.
Damn. Okay, so the third place is in between 2 things, right?
Okay. You
It's
make it off.
It's the Fenty highlight
Oof.
and mascara. This mascara from Benefit Cosmetics.
Okay.
So
That's your holy grail.
You know, it's 4 items and you made me choose 3, girl.
It's
And
no,
now,
it's okay.
like,
We have
yeah.
a bonus one
You
just
know,
for you guys.
Things, because these are just like my 4 essentials. Like, I don't need to have a full face of makeup. If I have these in my bag, like, even if I'm late for something, I'll
You
just
good.
like use them and then I'm cool. Because I like some inner corner shimmer. I like my nose shimmer. I like some blush and mascara and some lips, obviously a lip combo. And
Yeah.
we good. Oh, wait. Lip gloss.
Lip gloss.
forgot-
Baseline. We forgot baseline,
We
guys.
forgot lip gloss. But yeah, the lip gloss. Yo.
Fenty lip gloss?
Yep. Yep. I recently lost my Fenty lip gloss in Cape Town.
It happens. You bless someone.
When I went for Comic Con, yo, God bless you if you find it. Ish, may it make your life better.
At least you didn't lawyer it.
You know, like, honestly, I'm leaving it with good intentions. Like,
For
hey, man,
real.
you can enjoy it, but hey, my heart,
Ish.
man.
Sinking.
Dude.
And I feel you.
Fenty.
Yo.
But we
Yo.
got lip therapy, so it's cool.
Ish. It's not the one though.
It's not the one, but you know, we are making do with what we have.
For sure. For sure. I want to know do you prefer falsies over extensions?
Oh, girl, you know, I'm wearing falsies right now.
And they
I'm-
look beautiful.
I'm trying to pull them out.
Oh shit. You know when you get home you just take off your
You
lashes.
know, I could do it right now, but actually, these are from. I'm not really trying to pull them out because I've been enjoying these. It's my first wear with them. It's from this brand, Sphinx Beauty.
Okay.
And it's a South African brand, by the way. They're also in Arc and Woolies.
Okay.
And
That's Rosebank for you guys that aren't
Yeah.
keeping up right now. Yeah.
What was I saying? Oh yes, so I stopped wearing falsies a long time ago because my eyes were just tired of them, like they were too heavy. But these ones have been like so light. I'm just really tired right now, and I'm like, I'm starting to.
But
feel
you don't
them.
look like your problems. Trust me.
Yeah.
You trust me.
Yeah,
Trust me.
like-
Trust me. I actually wanna ask you about your Vogue, magazine online exclusive mystery issue.
Mhm.
That was crazy, girl. Congratulations, firstly, because
Thank
that
you
was
very
in
much.
Germany. If I'm correct.
No. It's Portugal, Vogue
Portugal. Yes.
Yeah.
Insanity, girl. How'd you get that right?
Girl,
Did they eat you up?
It was the Armand and Anthony, the 2 photographers that I worked with. I think they saw me at an event. It was my agency's event, and I had like a full-on white face. I think I had a goth like makeup
Yeah.
look at that time. And then when they hit me up, they were like, yeah, no, we saw you at that event party thing and we just couldn't stop talking about you and we would like to shoot you. I was like, hell yeah.
That's insane. You never know who you're going to meet when you get to these places.
Listen, guys, I'm just saying, if you're going to leave your house, you have to make
leave
sure.
correctly.
You have to make sure, hey,
yeah.
You have to leave like you're about to pick up 1 billion in the streets or something. I don't know.
Really.
You have to leave with intention to come back with something. And I think that day I came back with something.
That's
I'm
insane.
on Vogue.
You're on Vogue. Girl, not everyone is on Vogue. Don't tell me that you model if you ain't been in Vogue. Like, what?
You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Thanks.
Round of applause in the studio for that one. That's crazy. Crazy business. Crazy work.
Yeah, no, we did that. We did the looks in one day. It was 3 looks. We were chasing the sunset. We were... it was a lot, but we made it work.
How long did it take you to finish this look?
Which one?
The white and the blue.
The white and blue, I think that was the first look I did. It took the longest because it was the first look I did. So my hands were just guiding me through it, and they weren't
but
sure
I mean,
what
like
to
the
do.
angles and the line work, it's insane, girl.
Thanks. You know, I was just, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was raw dogging it. I wasn't sure what I was doing. I was
And
like,
I couldn't tell.
we're just gonna make it work and it's gonna look good. And it did, because it worked really well with the outfit as well. So yeah, that took the longest out of the 3. And then it was the other white look with the black,
Yeah, that looks like with the tall hat, like.
Yeah. What do they call the test? Just the psychology test. Psychology or which one? Hey, I forgot what they call it.
The lamppost creative.
Wait, that's my agency.
Oh, that's your agency.
Yeah.
So you belong to an agency,
Yeah.
a makeup agency,
No,
or a creative agency.
I started. Yeah, they are a production. Like, they focus on everything, girl. You name it. And I signed with them for modeling first back in.
Because you model as well.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
Yes.
the girl is busy.
Busy, booked and busy.
She be doing everything. Like,
Yo.
So I got signed with them back in like 2023, if I'm not mistaken. And then I recently signed with them for makeup. And yeah, now I'm a signed girly.
No, congrats, girl.
Thank you.
No, for real. That's very impressive.
Thanks.
I want to talk about, I actually missed this one, but it's actually my favorite girl in the world. Caught in a Jar. You did a music for a debut song.
trying to tell you that
your type is too crazy. There was how many people on set? You did everyone's makeup? Or?
No. I was focused on her.
Okay.
Yeah.
On Carter.
Yeah. You know, I'll be focusing on the artists and stuff like that. Like.
Only the big guns. Yeah. Too crazy.
But yeah, I did hers amazing. Like, the best time ever. A lot of scenes that we had to do, but we made it work and it was successful. I thoroughly enjoyed that shoot. Like,
Indeed.
it was so good.
No, it came out beautiful.
Thank you.
I didn't even know you did a makeup until I actually... And girl, you do a lot.
Girl, you'll find my name somewhere. Some of them I even forgot I did them. That's
crazy. That's
and
insane.
someone's gonna be like, you did this. I'm like, what? When?
Did you ever have to do someone's makeup and you really didn't want to? But you just did it because it's just something you had to do.
Not really. All the makeup looks that I've done, I've wanted to do them. Didn't want to, is it because I'm tired, or didn't want to because of the person?
Both.
Or I think mostly because I'm tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, like early cold time and everything. It's just, yeah.
Yeah.
But then, like, as soon as I obviously start with the prep, it's like, oh damn, I'm in it now. I want to do it.
Now you're hungry.
You know, it's not a feeling. Like, the feeling of not wanting to do it just lasts for like a few seconds until I touch your face.
Yeah.
You know? So as soon as I touch you, we just flow.
I feel you.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you about your TikTok. They love you on TikTok. Girl, they love you. When did you start your TikTok?
Yo. So my TikTok.
Yo. Tickly talk.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I joined the TikTok wave when everybody joined it.
Yeah. 2020.
2020. Yeah. 2020. Was it 2020 or 2019?
I think in 2019, eh?
At the end of 2019, because there was Musically. I was in Musically.
Yo, I remember Musically.
You know, we had Musically before TikTok, guys, and I was using Musically a lot.
All the accounts that were on Musically moved to TikTok.
I think so. I don't remember what happened.
I found my old page and I was like, I hope no one finds this shit.
I still have my Musically videos and everything. So that was a time, girl.
Yo, it was an
But
era.
It started blowing up in 2020. Yeah.
Booming.
Yeah, it was going crazy. I was doing a lot of anime related content.
You super funny. I just want to let you know, like you crack me up.
Yeah, thank you.
No, you funny, Shame.
Thank you. You're welcome also.
No, thank you. Sometimes I come across your TikToks and I'm just like, okay, life's not that bad.
I'm
Don't take it
glad.
too seriously.
I'm glad I can make you feel like that.
No, for real. You must never change.
I don't intend to. Like, why change, guys?
Nah,
I'm
for
fine.
real.
I'm chilling. Like, yo, I don't think maybe money will change me.
Ish, money will change me.
Yeah, guys, I can't promise that I won't act different or anything when I meet her, hands on my hands or something like that, you know?
Running that shit.
You know?
Hey, nah,
So,
for real.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play a little bit of a game with you now.
Okay.
Gonna What's in the box? Ooh. So we're both gonna answer these questions.
Uh-huh.
You can take one out. Anyone. Don't look at them.
Oh, okay, let me take... Wait, where's the pink? Where's the pink?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm taking the pink.
Are we?
Because I'm on a pink vibe right now. I got my pink Hello Kitty bag.
And it's so cute.
I got my pink cover, you know, saying like...
Pink
really
girlies.
pink, like... Okay.
You wanna read it?
Yeah, let me... Okay. Whew. What's something you'd never admit to your mama but will say on this mic? Oh my gosh.
Ish.
Something I'll never admit. Okay.
That's a bit tricky, you know.
Whew.
Because what if she finds this clip?
Something I'll never... guys, me, I'm not a bad girl. I want to put it out there. So it's not even going to be something crazy. But every time she calls me lazy, I think she's right.
Ish. But you'll never admit it to her.
I'll never admit it to her. I'm going to be fine. Like, who's lazy? Me? Never.
Nah.
I'm not. It's just selective participation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that.
But this is like the one thing. Anything else?
You're free to tell her.
Yeah, like we talk about it literally. We be spilling tea like every day.
That's your best friend.
You know, like I spill tea with like yeah.
It's your mom and your sister, ne?
Yeah. my
guys have a group.
dad sometimes.
Aww.
Yeah.
Are you more mommy's girl or daddy's girl?
I'm a daddy's girl.
Aww.
Through and through. Like that's
Shout out to present dads.
present dad's girl. Yo, shout out to my dad.
Nah, for real.
Shout out to my dad for real.
So
yo.
this next one, what's a red flag you ignored because the sex was too good? A red flag you've ignored.
I can't answer
Being
that
broke.
one. I can't answer that one.
I'm gonna say being broke. I'm gonna answer this one. Being broke. Don't ignore a man when he's broke. I mean, please ignore a man when he's broke. Shit, that came out wrong.
Real.
You can choose the next one.
Okay. Let's see. A song social media ruined for you.
Ish. I know what song.
What song?
Water.
Nah.
I feel like it was such a good song until it was everywhere on TikTok.
Nah. Water wasn't that. It wasn't all over my TikTok. I can't really think of a song. It's one of the Lady Gaga songs. I just don't remember which one. Gosh, I forgot.
No, it's all good. We can skip over that one.
Yeah, I forgot.
One trend you cannot stand.
Ish.
I'm gonna say bubble skirts.
Why?
I hate bubble skirts.
I almost shut up in my... Wait, bubble skirts are...
Yeah, those poofy ones.
Are they the ones with the thing that you pull?
It's the short ones that you...
Oh, they short.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know those
yeah.
ones?
I don't wear short skirts. Maybe that's why I don't know them.
Okay.
I'll wear them with pants though.
Yeah. Some
But-
edgy like that.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah. But I don't like skinny jeans.
Ish. Stop wearing skinny jeans.
Stop wearing skinny jeans, guys.
For real.
No, stop it. Like, how do you fart?
I'm dead.
Do you have an industry crush? Nah.
I'm currently dating my industry crush. So I might just skip over this
I
one.
want to be away from industry people. Like, I'm not trying to...
Date in the industry.
I don't know. It seems a bit sketch, you know?
Yeah,
It
nah.
doesn't feel safe or anything like that. So
For the black or the white girl.
yeah, no, yeah. Good luck to you guys. Good luck to you also,
Ish.
and enjoy.
Ish. I receive.
Yeah, enjoy.
It's going well, Shame.
I'm glad.
Have you ever stayed in a relationship because you didn't want someone else to have them?
No.
Damn. Nah, I ain't do that.
Nah, that's
If I don't want you, you're clearly not good enough.
like
Someone else can have you.
Yo, guys, we can't force things at the end of the day. You know, things
Nah,
must
for
come
real.
naturally, and if it's time to let go, it's time to let go.
Yeah. I think that's where self-appreciation value comes
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Self-respect even.
Self-respect, introni.
Yeah.
That's what they call it. You know,
Nah,
you must,
I feel you. I feel you.
must hold back.
Thank you for answering the questions.
You're
I just want
welcome.
to ask, do you have anything that you would like to, any advice that you would like to give the Space Academy or anyone starting off that you would give advice to before starting this career? Something maybe you didn't even know before starting your career.
Keep going. I feel like that's the most basic thing, but like honestly, again, you never know who's watching you, and you never know which room you'll enter as soon as that person sees you. Like me, everything that I've achieved is simply because someone else was watching me from a distance.
And you didn't even know.
I didn't even know, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like you need to just leave your house with a purpose. Always, like when you leave the house, make sure that
It's a good ass reason.
you know, don't be leaving for nothing, guys. Streets
Yeah.
are cold out there. It's bad. But
Nah,
like
for real.
honestly, never stop doing what you do. I feel like I got to a point where I almost gave up doing makeup, and it was mostly because I was stressed by academics and everything. But I kept on pushing, and
And look where you are now.
I'm here now. So like, don't
Nah,
ever
for
stop.
sure.
Especially if it's something that makes you happy, continue doing it. And if it makes you sad at that moment, just take it as a that moment thing. But just
Don't-
keep it close
yeah.
to you forever.
Aw.
And do what makes you happy
Real.
without
real
hurting
shit.
others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate that. Can you just let that camera know what you got upcoming that we can look forward to for the next couple of months? Anything
Yo.
new and exciting? Can you
Ish.
just let the Space Academy know?
NDA, guys. Yo.
Yo, ish. And it's been real type shit. Thank you, Shakirah, for gracing
You know,
us.
if you sign NDAs, it's like,
It's a bit tricky now. It gets a bit
You
tricky.
can't mention these things. You'll see
It's-
them when they pop out.
Nah, for sure. Y'all just stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Keep on watching.
Thank you so much for gracing us with
Thank
your
you
presence
for
and
having me.
giving us your time.
Thank you.
And this has been Type Shit. Y'all already know Phoebe in the cut. Catch you next week. Schlack.